Hi, and welcome to OPM Now, where we inform you about the activities of the Prime Minister and your government. I'm Naomi Francis. This week on OPM Now, Prime Minister Holness urges teachers to get vaccinated as he forecasts a full face-to-face resumption of schools come September. And Senator Opm Hill tells us more about his recent trip to Saudi Arabia. These and more stories coming up right now. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging the island's teachers to take the COVID-19 vaccine. He spoke during a virtual town hall on vaccine sensitization for the education system and arrangements for exit exams.
We are looking to a return to face-to-face education in September. This is our thinking at this point in time. Things could change. You could have a third wave. It could. But if things work out for the better, if you get vaccinated, for example, we're projecting that in the month of August we should have some supplies of vaccines. I want the country to appreciate that we want to go back to face, but it all depends on how you behave, the decisions you make. So we're preparing for that. The Ministry of Education is ready for that. We want our teachers to be ready for that. And so I really, from the bottom of my heart, appeal to our teachers, please get vaccinated.
And the Education Minister, the Honourable Favour Williams, says the Ministry of Education is putting all in place to support students sitting exams.
In terms of our CXC exams, plans are in place to support the administration of the exams, which will commence on June 28, 2021. The Overseas Exam Council, as you know, is the agency with the remit to ensure the smooth preparation for and the administration of the CXC exams, as well as the return of exam scripts for marking. They have reported to us that all the centers have been finalized, presiding examiners have been engaged, trained, and they've deployed the scheduled. The schools, through the exam coordinators, continue to liaise with the OEC to ensure on-the-ground readiness, the pickup and return of exam scripts in a timely manner.
With an over 40% reoffending rate in Jamaica, the Minister without Portfolio in the Ministry of National Security, Senator the Honourable Matthew Samuda, says the government has developed and is still working on programs that will better rehabilitate inmates.
So this year the ministry will be targeting a significant increase in our volunteer program. Far too many of our young men and women that come into our care are indeed functionally illiterate. They lack the basic social skills, so our mentorship program is going to step up. Our volunteer program for critical reading skills is going to increase this year. And we ourselves, we won't leave it to the spirit of volunteers. And the government itself is allocating the resources to increase classrooms, to increase access to technology, and to ensure that you have adequate teacher-to-student ratios.
Senator the Honourable Opm Hill, Minister without Portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, says there are investors out of Saudi Arabia who are interested in doing business in Jamaica. Senator Hill had this to say after his recent trip to the Arab nation.
Part of the outcome is that the Minister of Tourism, His Excellency Ahmed Al-Khatib, is expected to come here later this month with a team, a group of possible investors, clearly those interested in tourism, because we talked a great deal about that, told them what our Spanish investors have done. And we had met the Spanish owners in Spain before going on to Saudi Arabia. So we're able to say that the Spanish have done extremely well. In fact, our information tells us that this is probably the most profitable investment destination, not without challenges, but still they're doing very well, and so we were able to tell that story. So across the board, whether it was logistics, tourism, and logistics looking at whether oil services part or pharmaceutical products, it became a very good story to tell there in Riyadh.
And finally, our OPM feature of the week is the Game of Life Foundation, a small but impactful group with a kick to fill the gap in the football industry. Check them out.
The Game of Life Foundation was founded in 2015. It was founded by Shamal Thomas and Sir Joanne Jarrett. The purpose of this foundation was that they saw a gap in the football industry wherein they felt like the primary students weren't being molded enough. These students are persons who don't have the resources to really showcase their talents, and we felt like there was a need for that. So my encouragements to unattached youths who you feel lost in the system or don't know exactly what you want to do, I would say follow your heart for one. And two, you can always reach out to Game of Life or any other charity games there is, and you'll be mentored. There help out there. All you need to do is to ask for it. We're here for that. So I think once you see that there's something good in you or there's something good that needs to be done, then just go ahead and do it.
And that's it for OPM Now. Please remember to follow the Prime Minister on all socials at Andrew Holness JM and on YouTube at Andrew Michael Holness /JM. And look out for OPM Now every Monday at 6 p.m. on all socials. Catch you next week and stay safe.